What's going on, everybody?
Hello.
It's Grab Shiny.
And this is Mega Man Maker again.
Yeah.
So last time we finished the whole Coal Shiny adventure.
Yeah.
The whole game's done. We have all the Robot Masters, mid-bosses, shiny castles. It's all up. It's all done. But now we want to make sure everyone kind of understands it. And we also have a little bit of behind-the-scenes stuff, special stuff to show you guys.
So if you want to play it through properly, how we made it, you'll start with a prologue.
That makes sense.
And the prologue is pretty much just Cole on a train going back home because he's been away or whatever. And then there's some enemies on there. It's kind of weird. So he gets back, and then all of a sudden, fucking Maple's gone.
Yeah.
And he reads this little letter. He's like, "Yo, fuck you, Cole. This is Grab Shiny. We're gonna steal Maple."
Pretty much. Why did we leave a letter? Probably a foolish decision.
So after that, you'd have open to 8 stages, the 8 master robots. You can pick any which one, as long as you do only 4 of them, and go into the mid boss after. And pretty much the mid boss is Greg, which is Cole's really good friend, and he sometimes
Which is hilarious because we turned him.
Yeah, we turned him. But in a way, he kind of still was regretful about fighting Cole, so you gotta overcome that. And then after that, you do the remainder 4 Master Robot levels that you have not yet completed, and then you would go on to the Shiny Castle, which is part 1 of our Wily stages.
Yeah.
It doesn't have an end boss, but you're just meant to kind of get through it.
It's almost as if it were one big stage, but it has a split in the middle, so it's like a serious ass checkpoint.
Yeah. And then that's kind of where you find Maple. But you gotta finish the fucking job. You gotta make sure that never fucking happens again. So then you go on to Dr. Grab Shiny. Mm-hmm. Hilarious, though you Spark Man.
When our logo is Bright Man.
Bright Man. But I don't think you can use Bright Man as a
You know what a lot of that stems from, though? A lot of that stems from when we played Mega Man 3, and you would always mix them up.
Oh, yeah, I always call him Bright Man.
Because they're the same kind of robot.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be forever that way.
Bright Man's the big bulb, Spark Man's the little sparky dingies in the inside.
The same.
Do you want to go over little stories of everybody? So for Boulder Boy, we did a weird idea of he's a stupid, ignorant as fuck hero.
He's like a local hero, kind of.
Tricked by Dr. Grab Shiny to work for him. I like to think after you beat the stage, you don't really kill him. You just beat him, and out of pity, you just I
like to imagine if there was an anime cutscene afterwards, it would be Boulder Boy "You're not gonna stop me, villain!" And he runs, and Cole trips him up, and he looks back, and he's like, "You need to go home, boy." He's crying, and then
Cole's just walking like a badass into the fucking background, Emotion Man was this weird mixture of you're kind of being invaded in your dreams. And
on his journey, he decided to take a camp, right?
Yeah.
And then his dreams were invaded by Emotion Man.
So the stage kind of just jumps right into the little mindscape. And the stages were based off of Inside Out, mostly.
Mm-hmm. That was a good framework for it all.
So we try to get the 5 emotions, and then you wake back up to your campsite, and then you see there's a big ass tent that just led back outside.
Yes.
For some reason. It's so funny. And then Emotion Man was out there with his bigger campfire. What an asshole. Frat Man and Barbell, we just thought of an idea a frat party just in a jungle.
Yeah.
Just causing a fucking ruckus to the local, village people who think you're a part of the party.
Yeah.
So they're fighting you, and you're like, no, I'm just trying to
stop Frat. He's the only Master Robot who has a partner, by the way.
Yeah.
Makes him super unique.
But yeah, I really liked Frat Man and Barbell.
Yo, when that level started, I hated it. I was like, this is not working out. I don't like it. And then you did the oil slick.
It did a loop.
And it was just oh, wow, this is really good.
Yeah, it was super cool. Life is Hard Man, we made after making Eskimo Kid.
Which we'll talk about in a moment.
But the recording failed, essentially. And we were like, Life's fucking hard.
I believe we recorded this
so
at like
sad.
3 in the morning.
Yeah, and we were just upset, and we just wanted to make a level that just made us laugh and be fucking sadists for a little bit. So a lot of the levels really fucking stupid and redundant and funny, and that's the idea. And then like once you get overcome that, Life is Hard Man comes out of nowhere. It's still like, no, bitch, you ain't done.
Oh, that's right. Oh man, let's just put too much full. But you escape into space.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
and he's
still there.
Your day.
He's like, God, why? Notary Man is based off the Notary games, kind of. Mainly 999.
Yeah.
Specifically. I think it worked out pretty well. We tried to do, like, split paths, but tried to make it where you can kind of go back and freely do whichever path you kind of wanted.
It was a really difficult stage to design.
Yeah.
Probably the hardest one to design. You're trapped in, like, a room. You kind of got to unlock doors and solve puzzles, which are really hard to create in Mega Maker. And that'll help you escape the room. And you could use teleports we set up so you could return to previously available areas, so you don't miss anything necessarily if that's what you want to do.
Security Man, I like to think that like Cole found like a big fucking building holding in like some good information or whatever, but it was just so fucking secure, and like he just couldn't get in, so he went into the sewers to infiltrate it. Not really on purpose, but the fact that like the firepower outside was so great, he just had to find somewhere to fucking hide for that one moment. And just by circumstance, at the end of the sewers, it just leads straight into the security man's fucking building. Past all
into his
security.
office.
He's like, what? What happened?
I forgot about Security Man because we were making a dumbass sewer level as a joke, and then it got really serious.
It wasn't that bad of a level. It's alright. Slate Man is like one of my favorite levels.
I agree with that.
Not a lot of people played it though. Made me kind of sad. We pretty much just made a movie studio. Multiple little studios, right? Of sets of different movies happening. And Slate Man took it over.
Yeah.
And just ran amok in it with some fucking different master robots. So we recreated...
But also while still trying to create sick-ass movies.
Yes, exactly. So he wanted to recreate his own Alien movie, his own Jaws movie, and Indiana Jones. And I believe the last person, is Virus Man.
John was sick for.
John was sick, so I made a hospital level to play off the sick theme. Turned out really well, actually.
Yeah,
so
it's super elaborate.
I went with Cole during his adventure at any point, so because he could choose any of them freely, injured his leg. So he goes in and he can't slide.
Which is amazing.
And he kind of has to get like this medicine, like there's like a little medicinal area and you can be able to slide afterward. It's great. It's a great fucking level. And then afterwards you find out Virus Man's been fucking plaguing the hospital. And alright, so after explaining the whole thing, our last bonus thing we wanted to talk about, Eskimo Kid was going to be one of the main robots.
It was the first one we ever made. He's not part of our main game, but if you want to play it, you can play it.
So the idea we did come up with afterwards was that Eskimo Kid like marked it on his calendar wrong when to attack by Dr. Grab Shiny, so he showed up late. So this is why this is like a little bonus level. He's already like Cole's already finished the whole thing. He beat Dr. Grab Shiny, and then he hears about this motherfucker coming in the desert, freezing up the fucking desert.
Oh man, I forgot he was freezing the desert.
It's so amazing.
This level is so like perfect.
So here we didn't have anything, but we got this little ice power.
We just found the ice power.
And we're like, oh, that's cool. And then these motherfuckers are attacking us. So we're like, well, what the fuck? What's going on? You know?
And those are the villagers, and their town's being frozen over, but you're using the ice power up, so they're thinking you're part of the problem.
Yeah.
You're an enemy.
You're the one freezing up the whole fucking desert and shit.
You're also murdering them, so I mean,
Hey, they shot first.
That's true.
So this here's like a little bank we made. I totally forgot about this one.
I remember, this is the first time. We ended up using this background for the studios later on.
Yeah, for Slate Man. Oh yeah, this is where we get item number 1. And we also used this just ice spray that we didn't use anywhere else, but we thought it was like super cool in this.
And you have to have this to get up here, I'm pretty sure. So
yeah.
You have to go in the bank. And here's where you first start to see like, oh, what's going on? And the level's starting to turn a little icy. It's a little weird, but it kind of works out. Because it's always where the enemies are, then it just gets more and more. And then next thing you know, you're just in the ice.
Yeah. We also put a little secret here where you could fall down.
I forgot all about this. The snake pit.
And we have a snake pit.
Which we kind of like went back to later on a few times. I forgot.
Oh shit, he had fucking fangs right there.
I forgot. You put those fangs there and you died there so many times when we were recording
Holy
it.
shit, that's hilarious.
I remember being like, these are going to be a problem.
I like how he looks like a fucking snake, and we realized later on they were the actual snake heads. And it made us like, oh shit. well, fuck it, I guess it doesn't matter.
I believe Snake Man is the dude's weakness.
I feel like you're right.
I'm not sure about that, but pretty sure. And there's obviously some stuff you missed to the left, but not too much. It's just, there's a few guys over there. This is actually a pretty, I was about to say short level. I forgot about these assholes.
That's right. Trying to push me into that shit? What a jerk.
The fanboys, which we also used other times. Uh-oh. Oh, remember the ice?
Oh, yeah. And this was before energy recharge stations were a thing, so I had to, like, plan out
how much energy you needed.
Yeah.
Oh, this part. I remember that part was so hard for you to get past. We had to really manage. Oh, this one. Because there's going to be one on the other side, too, isn't there?
I feel like it is.
Nope. Oh.
Fuck!
It
Damn
still killed
you.
you. Uh-oh. 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 Perfect.
Son of a bitch. Alright.
Here's
Oh
some
yeah,
springs.
and here's like the springs to like be like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's right. This whole area has springs in it too.
That's right. So you could go up here and use like the secret sneaky powers.
If you had them. Which we do, but... And that'll solve a lot of problems.
Ow.
Uh-oh. I want to say Snake is still his weakness.
Yeah. But the ice power is like so good.
It's a little ridiculous because it hits him every time he touches one of them.
Yeah.
You can't just spray it like a madman. Look at him, he's just falling into it.
I've never seen him not attack here before. Don't
This
do
is
that.
kind of tragic.
Don't do that. For some reason he didn't do it. I don't
This
know
is what happens when you put springs and shit in the boss rooms.
It's true. That's when Eskimo Kid doesn't know when to show up. But that's pretty much the idea. Show you guys that little path right here that I skipped. So it's pretty much just this. Like, it's not that much. Alright, so if you want to play Eskimo Kid, the level ID is 199105. It's right up here.
That's a bonus.
Bonus level.
That does not count as one of the master robots. You still fight 4 of the other ones.
Yeah.
But Cole should be playing these soon-ish. He's already said he's looking into playing them.
Yeah,
So,
I just want to give him a few more things along with it.
so we'll have his links in the description. You should check that out. Sub to him. Follow him. So that way you can watch the levels be played. And we'll be watching, and we'll probably see him fail and see all kinds of problems with their levels that we didn't see before because he's a goddamn expert at Mega Man, and he's going to abuse them.
And it'll be hilarious.
It'll be great.
That's it, everybody. Don't forget to grab shiny in your day. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Bye.